Hello, land seekers. Hope you're doing well. If you're looking for land, guess what? You're in the right place. We have 37 properties, all with owner financing, seller financing. What does that mean? It means you can invest in the land that you see here tonight without having to run down to the bank, qualify for a loan, none of that. Guess what? I'm Scott from landmodo.com, and this channel is about helping you to make your land ownership dreams a reality. So you can start living those dreams today and not put them off another day. And before we get going into the properties tonight, because I know you guys like to jump into them, just a reminder, all of the properties that you're going to see here tonight, they're all available on landmodo.com. Now, Landmodo is a land listing platform. It connects you directly to the sellers who are offering this owner financing. Owner financing is sometimes called seller financing, and what that means is no credit checks, no banks, no hassles, no background checks, no income verification, none of that stuff that stresses us all out when we go to buy real estate. None of it. You can buy these properties with low down payments and monthly payments that you can afford. And guess what? As we go through the properties tonight, I'm going to talk about these buckets. And these buckets are bucket 1 through 4. And I might say, this is a bucket 1 property or bucket 4 property. And all of the descriptions to the buckets are down in the chat below me. So if you don't know what I'm talking about because you're new here, welcome, but it's in the chat. So I always like to share that with you. Now, remember, all of the properties we're going to see here tonight, they're available. However, if you don't see a state that you want, no worries. We have a lot of other states on the website, landmodo.com, and that's where you'll find all of these other properties. And with that, I'd like to share with you the states that we're going to cover here tonight. And here's what we have. We have Arizona, we have California, Colorado, Florida, Nevada, New Mexico, North Carolina, and Texas. So that's where we're going to be visiting tonight, these locations, these states. And you know what? We are going to go to it, and we're going to go off to our first property tonight. And the first property, obviously, because I just mentioned it, is in the state of Arizona. And let's go see what we have tonight in Arizona. So off we go. And what's coming up here? Here we go. First property in Apache, Arizona. Talk about a permanent getaway. 2 acres for $53.95 with $99 down and $99 a month. I tell people all the time, you can invest in land for less than $100 down, and people don't believe me. They're like, that's no way, no way. And I'm telling you, this happens all of the time. People don't know it. For less than this thing right here, you can start to take ownership in this property right here, okay? You can control the property. It's no different than going to the bank and getting a loan because you're gonna start to buy the property. Okay, do you own it? Well, you own it just like I own my house. I got to pay the bank back before I fully own it. But imagine you can buy this property for $99 down and $99 a month. Wow. Okay, 2 acre property, $99 a month for 60 months. So you're right there, a 2 acre property in in Apache, Arizona. And I mean, this is a great bucket 3, bucket 4 property, bucket 1 and 2 if you're looking for something off the grid. Again, buckets, they're down in the description below. So with that, if this is a type of property that you're looking for, be sure to head over there and take a look at it. And oh, by the way, all of these properties I'm going to show you on these little slides, guess what? They all have short codes. This is a short code right here. I actually showed in our last week's video how to use that short code. You just type that thing right there, that website, http://elmodo.ws/ that number into your web browser. Like you're going to the top up there, it goes where you normally type in google.com or whatever it is you're going to, or landmodo.com. Instead of typing that, type in this right here. And guess what? It will take you directly to the property where you can learn about the taxes and all of the other stuff that's there. And guess what? Most of the time, you can see more pictures too. So there you go. This is just a sample, a tease of what's more to come on the website. So go take a look at that one if you think it's a good fit for you. And here we go, over to our next property tonight. And our next property is in Mojave. 2 lots for the price of 1. You guys know I like the 2 lots for the price is 1. Okay, why? Well, it's simple. Because when you're buying 2 lots for the price of 1, guess what you get? you get the ability to sell the other one, especially when they are side by side, just like this one. So there you go. You might want to take a look at this one. This one's a 2-acre property in Mojave. You see in the background there of that picture, you've got other structures there. You got other people living there. You got an asking price of $13,000 for 2 acres and flexibility on the terms and everything. Why does it say flexible? See, when you deal with a big company or a bank, there is no flexibility. It's all about them. It's all about what they want. Okay? They're going to tell you and dictate to you exactly the terms of the agreement. When you're dealing with the owner, there's flexibility. When you're dealing with the owner, you're able to kind of work with them to your budget, to your down payment. So how do you do this? What do? You simply go over and use that short code to get directly to this property or more to see if it's a good fit for you or not. All right. And if it's not, don't worry. We have more on the website in other states. And if you don't like Arizona, hang tight. I got other states coming. Someone told me the other day I should flip-flop these states around, like just mix them around, like jambalaya it. I don't like that idea. I like to go state by state. What do you think? I like state by state. Do you guys like state by state? I think you do. Okay, here we go. Next property tonight, a 0.37 acre property in Navajo. This is a buildable property just off of I-40, Interstate 40. You got power there close by. You've got a 0 down payment. What? Yeah, that's what it says. Seriously, it says that right there. It says it twice here. 0 down in the description, $45 a month. $45 a month. Now, a couple of you guys know my story. About 2 months ago, I go to the grocery store. I try to buy a 12-pack of Bounty paper towels. It's $25. I go back 3 weeks later, it's $28. Seriously, I don't even know what it is today. I gave up looking for it. Bounty, through the roof, like everything else. I can buy 2 packs of Bounty for like $56, or I can buy this lot, this buildable lot here, that guess what? Will have value for the rest of my life and beyond. Why? Because land doesn't depreciate. It doesn't go down to 0. Seriously. Land is a great hedge against inflation. So if you're worried about inflation and worried about how to protect your money, land, what can you do? Look at this. For $45 a month, you can afford this. Go do it. Go do it. And see if it works out for you. All right, see in the comments, you guys like the states, bundled up in states. I'll stick to that. I also see that you like the counties alphabetical. I will have the team work on that. Sounds like an easy request, right? I'll see what they can do. So team, alphabetical on the counties, baby. Let's see what we can make happen. All right, next property tonight. Let's go over here. We have a 1 acre property in Mojave. Man, they are bringing the deals today, aren't they? They know I like it when it's less than 100. They do. The sellers know that. They're picking up on it. There you go. We're bringing the value. Soon, I bet you all these properties I can do for $100 down. That's the goal, right? All right, here we go. $100 down, $100 a month. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. 13 miles from Lake Mead. Okay. Before the comments come out, I know Lake Mead is descending in height. I can't control that. I'm just telling you, this land is 13 miles from the lake. You want to learn more about it? You know what to do. Use that short code that's there. This is elmoto.ws/145729. All right, here we go. Next, in Cochise, Arizona. How much per day? Look at the per day price. $175 per day. $1.75 per day. I told you we were bringing the deals this week, didn't I? Because look at this. Oh, you can't even see that. Here we go. Here is the deal. Right there. $50 down and $50 a month. We are on a roll tonight. So far, we've gotten from zero down, to the most I've seen is 100 down. We're on it tonight. Want to learn more about this one? This 1/4 acre buildable lot in Cochise? You know what to do. Go right there. And by the way, $1,850 is the entire asking price. $1,850. Come on. You know, you'll never see it cheaper than that. I doubt you'll ever see it cheaper than that. I'd be shocked. And if it is, buy them all because they're all on sale. All right, here we go. Over to our next property tonight. Let's go see what we can bring up. Next one is in Mojave. I do see the value of having it alphabetical. That way we don't bounce around all the states. I like that idea. The county, I mean, like, we're working on it. Thank you for that idea. Other ideas you got, leave in the chat. I'll read them. I promise you, I read them. Even the nasty ones, I read them, and I laugh at them. Ha! All right, here we go. In Mojave, 1.11 acres, $49.99, $299 down. Man, I thought we were on a roll. It's all right. It's still a good deal. $299 down. All right. $119 a month for 42 months. Yeah. Okay. We got a nice buildable lot there. And if you're an adventure seeker, you're looking for that adventure land, create your own adventure theme park. Here you go, man. 1.11 acres for less than $5,000 down. So if you want to learn more about that one, grab that short code on the bottom down there. It's lmoto.ws/1451777 and see if it's a good fit for you. All right. All right. I like to see the comments too, because I read through these comments and I see that, okay, I was in Mojave last week. Not bad in winter. 126 in the summer. Could be worse. Seriously. Could be hotter. All right. And it's a dry heat too. All right, here we go. Next property. This one's in Dolan Springs with power just 300 feet away. I'm working in an area right now, and I called the county and I asked them how much is power to run power 300 feet. I kid you not, 300 feet. It's not for this property, but for another property. They said for every 300 feet is $1,200. Now, every county, every property, every price is going to be different. But $1,200, you grab the $1,200, you tell them pull in a pole, put in a pole for $1,200. If that's the price, it's got to be somewhere in that ballpark, right? But look at this. You got a 1 acre buildable property. Think about the value that you can add to this, because you got other structures nearby. You can add a great amount of value simply by pulling in the power. And your asking price on this is $9,500 with $1,000 down and flexible on the monthly payment and flexible on the term. So if you're looking for a great property that you can add value to, no problem. Head over to lmoto.ws/112007 and learn more about this property, because this property or that link that I just gave you will connect you directly to the seller. You'll be able to go there, send them an email, get their phone number or an external website if they have it, and check out this one. I don't know. This one's a good deal here too. Look at this one. So we have a 5 acre property. It's off the grid, obviously. So bucket 1, bucket 2, bucket 3, bucket 4, all off the grid if that's for you. 8,300 with 2,000 down, and you have some flexible payments there. So there you go. So you can have that flexibility in there, and you've got something that you can work with. So if you're looking for a 5 acre property, you can expand on 5 acres. That's like 5 football fields. So be sure to check this one out if you can, or if you're interested. lmoto.ws/145,926. All right, here we go. Moving on to our next property tonight. This one is in Navajo. We have a 2.5 acre property in Navajo. Okay, not bad, not bad. $3,700. $3,700 for a 2.5 acre property. Wow, that seems incredibly affordable. I'm telling you. Okay, $99 down, $99 a month. That makes it even more affordable. Look at that roadway that you have there. And man, oh man, if you want to learn more about that one, then, okay, there you go. Go over to lmoto.ws/26727. Someone in the chat says 1,800 for a 1/4 acre is expensive. Oh, I hate to tell you this. And look, it's all relative. I'm not saying it's not a lot of money. I'm just telling you, when you go east, which I know a lot of you are like, where's my North Carolina? It's coming up. North Carolina is coming up. But guess what? You go to North Carolina and it's going to smack you, because the prices to the east of the country are just enormous. It's just the way that it is. It's the way, the market price. So 1,800 for a 1/4 acre, not a bad deal. But it's all relative, right? All right, here we go. Let's move on to our next property tonight. Mojave, 2.5 acres, $45.50 with $149 down, $149 a month for 42 months. I love when properties are side by side like this. You have two properties. Think about this. You have two properties right here. Bring up that picture. There you go. Two properties, just like this, two properties. And the thing is that they're already subdivided. It means that the property on the left has a different legal description than the property on the right. So if you ever want to sell the property on the left, for example, it's simple. You just take the legal description of that one and you sell that one property. You still can hold on to your other one. Now, why is this important? The reason it's important is because, you see, by having the two properties there that have separate legal descriptions, you actually have the ability, if they both rise in value, for example, so the asking price on these two properties, the two properties together is $5,450, $5,400 and $5,450. So what if in the future they both rise to where they're $5,450 each? Think about that one. What if they double in value? Well, now you can sell one of them and keep one of them, and now one of them is free. And there's nothing better in the world than free property. Think about it. So if you want to learn more about this one, well, then use this short code right here, lmoto.ws/137458. Go use that short code and see if this is a good fit for you. Tell the seller you want to know more, and guess what? They will provide you with more information on the property. And with that, let's go look at our next property. Next property tonight is a 0.15 acre property for $17,000. How much down? $49 down. Let me tell you something. You might say, that's an expensive 0.15 acres. See, the thing is it's a buildable lot with power there, okay? It's in a buildable location. It's got that road access there. So for those of you that thought 1,800 was expensive for a quarter acre, you're probably looking at this going, what? See, it's just a different market, right? Like it's a different market price. But look at the deal. Look at the deal that the land sellers bring into the table here. You've got a $17,000 property, and their asking price on the down payment is how much? I'll bring it up again. $49 down and $399 a month. They are definitely bringing the sales and savings to you this week. That is a great deal. If you want to learn more about it, that's Jim. Jim's the land seller. lmoto.ws/145958. Bam! There we go. Let's go see the next one. And yeah, inflation is bringing prices up for everything. I was talking to a guy today. He was telling me about the supply chain issue thing that he was having. He told me that he needed some parts for a device, like a car, right? He needed some car parts, and he's got a weird car. 2 years. He was told it's a 2-year wait list to get parts for his car. I'm like, what? 2 years? Dude, what are you supposed to do? Park your car? What gives, man? And by the time he gets them, might be more than a car. He might as well sell the car and go get another car. I don't even know what kind of car he has. I'm like, that's insane. That's insane, okay? But look at this property. Here we go. 4.4 acres in Mojave for less than $16,000, $399 down and $399 a month, flexible on the monthly payment. So boom, there you go. There you go. So if you want to learn more about this 5-acre property, great elevation in there, great texture to the land. If you want to learn more about it, head over there and see if it's a good fit for you. That's lmoto.ws/143416. And now let's go to our next property. The next property is in Navajo. Man, this is completely off the grid. A lot of people don't understand the off the grid thing. You know, like I got to tell you something. I was in a state the other day, a couple weeks ago. I was in a state. I spent the entire day looking at land. Kid you not, I spent the entire day looking at land, and my cell phone didn't work at all. It was the greatest day ever. When your cell phone doesn't work, unless you really need it, unless you're like dying out there. But see, the thing is like I wasn't dying. But let me tell you something, no one bugging you all day long because the cell phone doesn't work is a dream. Now, I don't know if this is the case for this one, but look, you got a property here that's off the grid. Asking price, total asking price is $2,500 with $100 down and $100 a month. Man, they are bringing it here. So if you want to learn more about this one, be sure to use that short code that's right here, lmoto.ws/145555. Sounds like a funny phone number. 145-555. So if you want to see that property, go do it and see if it's a good fit for you. All right, let's change states here tonight. We're going to head over to the state of California. And by the way, I should stop here for a second. And let me bring this up for you. So we just got done with Arizona. We're in California. We're going to California, and then Colorado, Florida, Nevada, New Mexico, North Carolina, and Texas. All right, so that's what's coming up. And by the way, for those of you in North Carolina, I got a surprise for you. You'll like it, I think. At least I think you will. All right, let's go check out the properties that we have tonight in California. So over here in California, we have a couple properties in California. Check out this one. This one is a 1-acre property, Tulare County, California. I believe that's Northern California. $39,900 for that 1-acre property. And look, there's a short code on the bottom. There's a picture of it, and I highly recommend that you go look at it. Now, the land sellers hate when I say this, and they hate when I do this, but I don't do it to embarrass them. I'm talking to you. I want you to know what I feel about the deal. And when I love the deal, I tell you I love the deal. If I don't love the deal, I tell you I don't love the deal. And I like the property. I really do like this property. I went and looked at it. I like the property. I think the price is really good. The down payment for you, I think I would negotiate the down payment. Now, they don't like when I say that. I'm not dogging on the deal. I'm not dogging on the property. I'm just telling you, I think that down payment's a little strong, especially when you compare what we had in other properties tonight with this, okay? That's more than 50% down, or it is 50% down, right? So that's pretty steep. Now, if you want to learn more about this property and you want to buy it, well, then reach out to them and learn more about it and see what you can do on the down payment. But man, I think this is a good property, good area. But you should definitely see if it's a good fit for you by going to that link. And the reason I even bring up the down payments is I don't want you to look at a down payment and go, oh, that's too much. Okay, because this stuff can be negotiated or discussed, right? And you don't have to be a fancy pants negotiator. Just tell them what you can do. If you can't do $20,000, but you're interested in the property, be honest with them, and you'll be amazed at how far that goes. Someone told me a long time ago, back when I was young Scott, and I was looking at some jobs, and I'm like, oh, well, I don't really qualify for that one, because in the jobs they put in all the descriptions, like, we want you to have all this stuff, and I'm like, I didn't have that stuff. Someone told me once, they said, hey, listen, even if you don't have it, just apply, because just because they ask for it doesn't mean that they're going to get it. I'm like, that's probably the best career advice I ever had, and in fact, it does pay off pretty well. If some job says that they want you to have this, they may or may not want you to have it. You can wish all you want, right? And the same thing applies for these down payments too. It's just because it's on there doesn't mean that it's in writing or in stone. So talk to them, be honest with them. And if you like the deal, like the property, tell them and see what they can do for you or with you, okay? That's my advice to you. All right, here we go. Moving over to Southern California, Kern County, 20-acre property for $42,900. Notice the flexibility costs on the down payment costs or flexible on the monthly payment, flexible on the terms. Boom, there you go. And I'm sorry, it wasn't Northern California, it was Central California. Thanks for the correction on there. Near Fresno. That's a beautiful area. All right, there you go. Okay, here we go. If you want to learn more about this particular property, here you go. elmodo.ws/65840. 65840. And I told you we had a couple, and here's another property we have in California tonight. That makes 3 tonight. All right, so here we go. California. Live your California dream, 1 acre in Modoc County. That's in Northern California. Yeah, Modoc, yeah. All right, 1 acre property, $11,950, $399 down, $260 or $230 a month for 60 months. Notice the trees, notice the road in there. If you want to check that one out, be sure to head over to elmodo.ws/140158 and see if that's a good fit for you. All right, let's see what's coming up next. Moving on, we did California. Now we're going over to Colorado. That's where we're going next, over to Colorado. So here we go, over to Colorado. Let's see what we have tonight. And first up is in Costilla. Check this one out. This one is a really, really cool property with what I think is just a fantastic deal. This property here is in the mountains there. So you got a nice mountain view. Look at the trees, 5 acres, $14,999. with $275 down, okay, and $275 a month for 72 months. Now, if you want to be aggressive and you want to pay the thing off in 2 years, they won't shy away from that. In fact, on all of these properties, there's no prepayment penalty. That's people worry about that all the time. There's no prepayment penalty. If you want to do 72 months and then pay it off sooner, be my guest, right? Like, unless they tell you. But most people don't want that. They'll do it so there's no prepayment penalty. Okay. Now here you go. 620. If you want to go for 24 months on this property, 625 down, 625 a month. But man, I can tell you, this is just in a beautiful area here in Costilla. And if you want to learn more about this one, be sure to head over to elmoto.ws/146732. All right, here we go. Our next property, also in Costilla. Okay, so in Costilla now, that last property that we saw is more in the mountains. Okay, so that's why the price is steeper. The higher you go, the higher the price is. It's the way it works. Okay, better views, etc. This one's down in the valley. Okay, so down in the valley here, on the edge of the plateau is what the headline says, a 5-acre property for $62.50 with $295 down and $149 a month for 60 months. So if you want to learn more about this property, head over to elmoto.ws/135334. And on our next property is also in Costilla, and this property is 15 acres. Did you guys get wind of what the total purchase price on this thing was? That seems something's not adding up here for me. And the reason I say that is because if you look at this, it says that the total purchase price is $69.95, but the monthly with $299 down, but the monthly payment is $325 a month for 60 months. So I don't know if there's a 1 missing on the front of that cash price or not, but you should go take a look at this 15-acre property. 15 acres for property number elmoto.ws/118901. I gotta believe there's a 1 missing in front of that price, the asking price. So go take a look at it and see if it's a good fit. Okay, hurry, go do it. All right, here we go. 5-acre property, 5.7 acres. 5.7 acres near the Rio Grande. This is going to be down in the valley. Okay, down in the valley down there, right? And you've got an asking price of $59.95 with $129 down, $119 a month for 60 months. Okay, people ask me frequently, dude, Scott, where can I get land for $1,000 an acre? Costilla County. You can do it all day long. May not be up in the mountains up there, but you can definitely buy land for $1,000 an acre in Costilla County. Here's one of them. This property is a 5.7 acre property for $59.95. So it's slightly over that, like pennies, if you will. But if you want to learn more about $1,000 an acre property, here you go. Take a look at this one because this is one of them. And what about our next property? Next property here is a 6.4 acre property. Okay, 6.4 acres, also near the Rio Grande. Now I'm confused here because this one says a nice 8-acre lot, but it's 6.4 acres. I don't know. Something's not right there either. But you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go look at it myself, right? Like we're going to bring this one up on the website right now. So because I want to know, is it 8 acres or is it 6.4 acres? Because nope, you know what? It's 8 acres. Yeah, here it is. Okay, I'm glad I caught that. So here we have an 8-acre property, nice 8-acre property for 8 acres right here. For the asking price on this thing is 8.5. Here you go. Here's the website right here. Okay, 8 acres right here, 8 acres, and you'll notice that the property taxes are $84 a year, and the asking price on that 8 acres is $8,500. What a deal this is. Okay, with $199 down and $155 a month for 60 months. So this slide is partially correct. This number right here is wrong. So I'm glad I caught that. Here we go, 8 acres. There you go. All right, not a bad deal. But with that, we're gonna move on to our next property. And the next property is this one right here. This one is a 6.23 acre property. This one's up in the mountains. Can you tell from the price? Yeah. $309 down, $309 a month for 84 months. Not a bad deal at all right there. So if you want to learn more about this one, this Mountain Views, go check it out. And look, we can go this I'm going to do this. Let's go to this. Let's go over here. We're going to do this short code. elmoto.ws/14 118996. Let's go see where this takes us. Here's the property right here. And you'll see these are some of the images that we have available on this property. Okay, so you got a nice road access property. This is a beautiful property, by the way, guys. This is an incredible property. Okay, so this is in a very popular area there of the county. So if you want to learn more about that property, here's what you do. You use this short code right here, 118996. Boom, it will take you right to the property so you can learn more about it, okay? So with that, let's move on to our next property tonight. And we're going to change states also. And we're going to head over to the state of Florida, my home state of Florida. Let's go see what we have tonight in Florida. And what we have is we have this property in Lee County. You guys ask about Lee County. I know you do. I don't know if it's in the chat tonight. I want Lee County. I saw that, I think, last week. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Lee County. Half an acre property in Lee County. 17,449 with flexibility. Down payment, monthly payment, terms payment. Okay. You guys love Lee County. I hear this request all the time. You want Lee County, and man, when we get Lee counties, they go. This is one of them that's going to go. Why? Well, because it's half an acre. You don't typically see half an acre properties there. I mean, there are a number of them. Don't get me wrong. It's not like this is a rare thing that there's only one of them, because there's more than that. But most properties in Lee County are quarter acres. They really are. Most of them are quarter acres. And the thing about these half acres is they're like a gym, right? Like you can buy these quarter acres or you can get the half acre. Well, when I see the half acre, I'm excited, right? Because that's a rare find, because you don't see a lot of those for sale. So what can you do on this property? Well, bucket one, you got power in the area. So you're going to be able to build on there. Okay. Bucket two that you have in there is future value for a future house. Yeah, you got that. Okay, you can build on there. This has a nice road access. Let me bring up this picture. Nice road access there. So bucket two, absolutely. Bucket three, camping, recreational, not gonna happen. Don't do it. It's not gonna work. Bucket four, long-term investor. You like land because it doesn't go to zero. It's not like Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and stocks and bonds and I don't know, anything else you want to invest in. This is the real deal. This appreciates with value, or with inflation too. It's a good hedge against inflation. So if you want to learn more about this property, go here, elmodo.ws/145558. And I can tell you one thing. If you hurry and you reach out to this seller and you have the ability to work with this seller, it's a husband and wife. They're some of the coolest people you ever met. They're some of the coolest people you'll work with, okay? So if you want to learn more about this property, do not hesitate. Jump on this deal. Go over there now, elmodo.ws/145558. You going? Not now. You wait till the video's over. See, I almost caught you. You almost punched out to go over there, but no, you can't, because we have another property night. Heading over to Putnam County, Florida. That's up northeast Florida, 0.22 acres for $85.50. 210 down, $190 a month for 46 months. Buildable lot. Man, I got to tell you something. This is all the buckets except for three. Bucket 1, 2, and 3. You're ready to go here. So if you want to learn more about that one, there you go, $8,500 for the entire buildable lot. So jump on that one too, because that's a good deal in Florida. And check out this one here. This one's also in Putnam. Okay, so in Putnam here, we've got another quarter acre lot, $4,700. Now you'll notice that this isn't a more rural area there, but look at this. One of the questions that we get asked all the time, can I put a mobile home on the property? Well, yes, you can. Is it cheap? Yes, it is. $4,739 for the entire property, with $299 down and $185 a month for 24 months. Think about that one for a minute. $185 a month for 24 months. In 2 years, you own the land free and clear. That's right. With this one, yes. How do you learn more about it? You head over to elmodo.ws/146107. You want land in Belize? Noted. I don't think I can do anything about it, but I'll try. All right. Gotcha. All right, here we go. 1 acre in Polk County, Florida. Polk County is just outside of Tampa. 1 acre. All right, 1 acre of land. Off the grid for $290 a month. That's 1 acre. Asking price on that is $17,875 with $500 down and $290 a month for 60 months. All right. So you got a road access in there. You got a buildable lot. If you want to learn more about this one, head over to elmoto.ws/141195. All right. Here we go. Next property is a core. This one's sold. I'm going to move on with life. There we go. See how fast that one went? Check this one out. This one's in Charlotte County, Florida. You guys like Charlotte County as well. I know you do. Charlotte County, Florida, $16,000 is the asking price. Call for the down payment. Notice that the monthly payment is $600 a month for 36 months. All right. That's a good deal. I like that property too. That's a nice buildable lot. Charlotte County is one of my favorite counties in Florida. And the reason it's there is because I like Lee County. I used to live in Lee County. I like Lee County because of the Gulf of Mexico. I like Port Charlotte because of the Gulf of Mexico. These properties in Port Charlotte or Lee County, you are minutes away from the Gulf of Mexico, and I love being around the Gulf of Mexico. I grew up in near the Gulf of Mexico. I didn't grow up in the Gulf of Mexico. I'm not a mermaid or anything, but I grew up near it, and I can tell you something. Life on the Gulf is so much different than life on the Atlantic Ocean. Couldn't imagine, but you know what? Here's your chance. This is a great property, and it's in a county that is just. What's cool about this county is this. Look at this picture. You've got a county here that's near the Gulf of Mexico. So you've got all of those Gulf Coast type of activities there. And you also have, a lot of land that's still available down there. So if you want to learn more about that one, there you go. But we're not done. We have more in Florida. Here we go. Next up is in Escambia County, Florida. This is up near Pensacola. And this asking price for this quarter-acre lot is $22,995 with $1,150 down and $363 a month for 84 months. There you go. All right. And I do agree. I see in the comments we need more Kentucky and Tennessee. I've got something in Tennessee that's going to knock your socks off. I'm telling you. It's going to be next year, though. But you're going to love it. I promise you, you're going to love it. But Kentucky, we're still working on that one. I promise you, we'll get to it. But it's going to be next year because the end of the year is coming up. All right, here we go. Let's move on. Let's change states here. What are we going to do? We're going to leave Florida. We're going to go to Nevada. Listen, I always say Nevada, and I was corrected on this show telling me it's not Nevada, it's Nevada. Nevada. And I asked a buddy who lives in Nevada, and he said, yeah, it's Nevada, not Nevada. So it's Nevada. Let's see if I can get it right now. Nevada. I got it wrong. All right. So here we go. We're going to change states. We're going to head over to Nevada, and let's see what we have available tonight. And what we have is this property right here, 10 acres near Elko. We have 10 acres near Elko, Nevada, with an asking price of $69.99 with $399 down and $139 a month for 72 months. All right. There you go. We'll learn more about it. elmoto.ws/125428. And you're saying you want Idaho too. All right. We'll work on it. Okay, here we go. Next property. Another 10-acre property in Nevada, Elko to be exact, with $8,000 is the asking price. $200 down and $140 a month for 60 months. I like to compare and contrast, right? Like I like to look at these properties back and forth. Like here you have a 10-acre property for basically $7,000 with $399 down and $139 a month. And then you've got this property right here for $8,000 for basically, it's right around the same price point, right? Like this one's $399 down and then this one's $200 down. Okay, there's about $200 difference there. The monthly prices are about the same. Okay, this one is 60 months. The other one is 72 months. So you see, like the pricing in there is about right. Okay, so I like to compare and contrast there. So if you want to learn more about this property in Elko, there you go. Use that short code on the bottom there. It happens to be elmoto.ws/137513. And here's another 10-acre property. Man, these 10 acres in Elko are just like 3 in a row. Here we go. Asking price is $10,500 with $250 down and $200 a month for 60 months. All right. So if you want to learn more about this one, head over to elmoto.ws/137515. And with that, we're going to change states here. We're going to head over to the state of New Mexico, right? We're going to head over to Mexico. So let's go see what we have in New Mexico tonight. And our first property up tonight is in Luna. This is a 2-acre property with an asking price that was $4,000 and now it's down to $3,200 with $99 down. Instant equity. So what they're telling you is the minute you buy this thing, it's worth $4,000. They got it on sale now for $3,200. So you buy it, you just made $800 in equity, right? Instant equity. That's a good deal whenever you get instant equity there. So man, yeah, I like those instant equity deals. So here you go. You want to learn more about this one and the fact that it's $99 down with lots of flexibility in there, head over to elmoto.ws/137656. Don't delay. And we're going to go look at this next property. Look at this one. This is a 5-acre property in Cibola, New Mexico. 5 acres for $89.99 with $300 down and $199 a month for 55 months. You want to learn more about this one? Head over to elmoto.ws/146222. And guess what else? We have another one in New Mexico. Here we go. This one's in Luna. This is a 5-acre in Luna. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a 5-acre in Luna. It's rare. All right, here we go. $89.99 with $500 down. Think about that for a minute. For $100 per acre down, for $500, you can control 5 acres. $139 a month for 72 months. That is a great view right there. Recreational lot. Want to learn more about it? Use that short code on the bottom that you see on the bottom of your screen there, elmoto.ws/145838. All right. And guess what? We're going to change states again. We're going to go to North Carolina. I know you guys like North Carolina. So let's go see what we have here in North Carolina tonight. It is a fan favorite, and I don't just have one property. I have multiple properties in North Carolina. I have a 0.19 acre property, $17,000 with $2,000 down and $299 a month for 65 months. Nice road access in there, power in the area. Man, you're going to want to check this one out. And to do so, you're going to go to elmoto.ws/108696. And here we go. We're going to go to this next one right here. This one's in Caldwell, North Carolina. Caldwell, North Carolina, a 1-acre property here at $24,997 is the asking price in there. Flexibility on the down payments. Notice in this case, you have a nice buildable lot. Whenever I do this, notice that headline though. This is where my eyes go to. I see that headline and it says with neighborhood lake access. I want to make sure, I want to check to see if there's a property owners association. That's a note to yourself. If you want to learn more about this property, see if there's a property owners association. Some of you don't like property owners associations, and if so, word to the wise, make sure that you know what you're getting into. If that's here, I don't know if it is or not, just word to the wise to protect yourself. And you want to learn more about that property, go right here to see if that's a good fit for you. All right. Look, we got great properties coming. Got some fun stuff. I'm taking notes of what you tell me in the chat. So remember, you can always look on landmoto.com for the state if it's not covered here tonight on this channel, because we have a lot of states covered. I hope you found a land connection tonight, and I will see you right back here in our next video next week. With that, have a nice evening and have a nice Thanksgiving too. Good night.